Did you know that just 6 simple phrases could quietly push people away as you grow older? Imagine losing respect or connection with loved ones without even realizing it. Curious which phrases to avoid to keep your relationships strong and your voice valued? Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal the 6 phrases you should never say in your old age if you want to stay connected and respected. If you want to keep your relationships thriving and feel appreciated every day, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content that helps you live your best life at every age. Lesson 1. The power of words, why what you say matters more than you think. Words have incredible power. They can build bridges or burn them down. This is especially true as we age, when staying connected with friends, family, and community becomes more important than ever. Have you ever stopped to think about how the words you choose affect your relationships? In your older years, the way you express yourself can either strengthen bonds or create unexpected distance. That's why understanding the power of your words is the very first step toward staying connected and respected. When we get older, it's easy to fall into habits of complaining, doubting, or speaking in ways that unintentionally push people away. Phrases like "I don't care anymore" or "what's the point?" may seem harmless, but they send subtle signals to others that you're withdrawing emotionally. This can hurt relationships without you even realizing it. But here's the good news: by becoming mindful of your language, you can create a warm, inviting presence that draws people closer. Think about the last meaningful conversation you had. What words did you use? Were they filled with positivity and openness, or did they lean toward negativity and resignation? The way you communicate tells people a lot about how you feel inside. When your words reflect hope, gratitude, and curiosity, others feel encouraged to engage with you. They see you as someone who still has so much to offer: wisdom, kindness, and life experience. So, how can you harness the power of words to stay connected? Start with small changes. Replace phrases that might sound dismissive or defeatist with ones that express interest and care. For example, instead of saying, "I don't care what happens," try saying, "I'm curious to hear your thoughts." Instead of "I'm too old for this," say, "I'm open to learning new things." These simple shifts can make a world of difference. Here's a question for you to think about. What is one phrase you've heard yourself say that might be unintentionally pushing people away? Reflecting on this can be eye-opening. Sometimes, we don't realize how powerful our everyday language is until we stop and pay attention. By choosing words that build bridges, you show respect for yourself and others. You invite conversation, empathy, and connection. Your words become a tool for fostering respect, not just because of your age, but because of your thoughtful presence. People want to be around those who uplift and inspire, and your language plays a big role in that. The power of words also extends to how you talk about yourself. Using positive, affirming language helps you maintain confidence and self-respect. It reminds both you and those around you that your life is valuable and full of meaning. This attitude naturally attracts respect and kindness from others. As you embrace this lesson, remember that it's never too late to change how you communicate. Your words today can plant seeds of connection for tomorrow. You have a lifetime of stories and wisdom to share. Make sure your words invite people to listen and engage. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. In the following lessons, we'll uncover the exact phrases that often cause disconnect and how to replace them with language that keeps you respected and loved. If you found this lesson helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more life-enhancing tips. Your journey to stronger connections starts now, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Lesson 2. Avoid saying "I'm too old for this." Stay engaged, stay young. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I'm too old for this" when faced with a new challenge or experience? It's a phrase many of us use without thinking, but it can quietly limit our potential and affect how others see us. As we grow older, staying mentally and emotionally engaged is key to living a vibrant, fulfilling life. The words you choose can either open doors or close them, and saying "I'm too old for this" often shuts the door before you even try. The truth is, age is just a number. Your curiosity, enthusiasm, and willingness to learn don't have to fade with the years. In fact, many people find their later years to be the most exciting and enriching when they embrace new hobbies, technology, or social opportunities. Saying you're too old sends a message to yourself and others that you've given up on growth. But what if, instead, you told yourself and those around you that you're open and ready to explore? That mindset can make all the difference. Think about someone you admire, perhaps a friend or a public figure who continues to pursue new adventures despite their age. What is it about their attitude that draws you to them? Most likely, it's their positive energy and willingness to engage fully with life. When you say, "I'm too old for this," you risk missing out on experiences that could bring joy, connection, and even new purpose. Here's something to reflect on. When was the last time you tried something new? Even if it felt a little outside your comfort zone? Did you hesitate because of your age, or did you jump in with curiosity? This question can help you see whether your words are helping or hindering your growth. Often, we underestimate our own capacity to adapt and learn, replacing "I'm too old for this" with phrases like "I'm willing to give it a try" or "let's see what I can learn" changes your outlook and invites others to see you as vibrant and engaged. This attitude encourages others to include you in activities and conversations, keeping your social circle lively and supportive. Moreover, staying engaged has real health benefits. Research shows that mentally and socially active older adults tend to have better cognitive function and emotional well-being. So, by simply changing your words and attitude, you're investing in your own health and happiness. Remember, your words don't just affect how others perceive you, they shape how you see yourself. When you say you're too old, you might start to believe it, limiting your possibilities. But when you embrace a mindset of lifelong learning and curiosity, you open the door to new friendships, skills, and happiness. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. In the upcoming lesson, we'll explore how staying positive and hopeful in your language can deepen your connections and bring more joy into your life. If you're finding value in this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting tips to help you thrive at every age. Your journey toward staying young at heart and respected by those around you starts here, and I'm excited to be part of it with you. Lesson 3. Nothing matters anymore. Cultivate positivity and hope. Have you ever caught yourself or someone you love saying, "Nothing matters anymore"? It's a phrase that can feel like an emotional stop sign, signaling hopelessness or resignation. While it's normal to face tough moments as we age, expressing such feelings too often can unintentionally push people away and create barriers to connection. The good news is that cultivating positivity and hope in your language can transform your relationships and your own well-being. When you say "nothing matters anymore," it can make others feel helpless or unsure how to support you. This phrase communicates a sense of giving up, and people naturally distance themselves when they don't know how to help. But what if you could choose words that invite support, understanding, and meaningful interaction instead? Positivity doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges, it means choosing to focus on what still brings joy, purpose, and connection. By consciously shifting your language from despair to hope, you not only uplift your spirit but also encourage those around you to engage more deeply. When you speak about what matters, even in small ways, you remind everyone, including yourself, that your life is still full of meaning. Think for a moment, what is one thing you still find joy or purpose in, no matter your age or circumstances? Reflecting on this can help you see that there is always something worth caring about. It might be a hobby, a relationship, a favorite book, or simply the beauty of a sunny day. Identifying these positive anchors helps steer your conversations toward hope and connection, replacing "nothing matters anymore" with phrases like "I'm grateful for" or "I'm hopeful about." Can open the door for more uplifting and supportive conversations. You'll find that people are more drawn to someone who shares a hopeful outlook and values life's small blessings. This positivity is contagious, creating a ripple effect that strengthens your social bonds. Moreover, maintaining hope has proven benefits for your health. Studies show that hopeful people tend to have better mental and physical health, experience less stress, and enjoy longer, more satisfying lives. By nurturing a positive mindset through your words, you're investing in yourself in a powerful way. Remember, your words reflect your inner world, but they also shape it. When you choose language of hope and meaning, you reinforce those feelings within yourself. It's a positive cycle that helps you stay emotionally resilient and connected. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. In our next lesson, we'll discuss how showing interest in others through your words can deepen your connections and keep you surrounded by love and respect. If this lesson resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Together, we'll explore ways to live fully and stay connected, no matter your age. Lesson 4. Skip I don't care, show interest to build deeper connections. Have you ever heard yourself say, I don't care, when someone shares something important or when you're asked for your opinion? It might seem like a harmless phrase, but saying I don't care can create emotional distance and unintentionally push people away. As we age, showing genuine interest in others becomes a powerful way to maintain strong relationships and stay connected. Let's explore why skipping that phrase and choosing curiosity instead can make all the difference. When you say I don't care, it sends a message of indifference. Friends, family, and even acquaintances might feel like their thoughts or feelings don't matter to you. Over time, this can create a barrier that's hard to break down. People want to feel heard and valued, especially when they reach out to share parts of their lives. By expressing care and interest, you invite them to deepen the connection, strengthening your bonds. Think about the last time someone truly listened to you. How did it make you feel? Most likely, you felt appreciated, respected, and more willing to open up. The same is true for others. When you show interest, you foster trust and closeness. Instead of shutting down conversations with I don't care, try asking questions or sharing your thoughts. This signals that you value the relationship and want to stay involved. Here's a question to ponder. When was the last time you showed genuine interest in someone's story or opinion? Even if it was about something small, reflecting on this can remind you how powerful active listening and engagement are in maintaining meaningful relationships. Replacing I don't care with phrases like tell me more about that or that sounds interesting, what happened next? Encourages others to share more and feel supported. Even simple expressions like I'd love to hear your thoughts can make a big difference. These words show warmth and openness, making people want to be around you. Showing interest also benefits you personally. Engaging with others keeps your mind active and helps you stay socially connected, two key factors in healthy aging. It helps you stay involved in your community and enriches your life with shared experiences and new perspectives. Remember, staying connected isn't just about being physically present, it's about emotional presence too. Your words and the way you communicate can either build or break that presence. Choosing curiosity and care over indifference invites richer conversations and deeper friendships. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. In our upcoming lesson, we'll dive into why practicing self-compassion and confidence in your language can elevate the respect you receive from others. If this lesson inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable tips on staying connected, respected, and fulfilled at every age. Your journey to stronger relationships continues here. And I'm excited to guide you through it. Lesson 5. It's all my fault. Practice self-compassion and confidence. Have you ever found yourself saying, it's all my fault, whenever something goes wrong? This phrase, though often said in passing or out of habit, can have a powerful impact on how you see yourself and how others see you too. While it's important to take responsibility for our actions, constantly blaming yourself can chip away at your confidence and unintentionally lower the respect people have for you. Learning to practice self-compassion and communicate with confidence is a key step in staying connected and respected, especially as we grow older. When you repeatedly say, it's all my fault, you may be signaling to others that you lack confidence or feel overwhelmed by guilt. This can make people hesitant to lean on you or value your input, thinking you might not believe in your own strengths. On the other hand, showing kindness toward yourself and acknowledging that mistakes are part of being human makes you more relatable and respected. It shows emotional maturity and inner strength. Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you forgave yourself for a mistake or setback and moved forward with confidence? Reflecting on this can help you recognize the power of self-compassion in building healthier relationships and a stronger sense of self. Practicing self-compassion doesn't mean shirking responsibility, it means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a dear friend. Instead of harshly blaming yourself, try saying, I did my best, and I'm learning from this. This shift in language not only helps you heal emotionally but also invites others to respect your resilience. Confidence in your words and attitude encourages people to trust your judgment and appreciate your presence. When you speak with assurance, without arrogance but with self-respect, you become a source of stability and inspiration in your community. People naturally gravitate toward those who own their mistakes gracefully and keep moving forward. it's also important to remember that no one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, it's part of life. What matters most is how you handle those moments. When you stop blaming yourself unnecessarily, you free up mental and emotional energy to focus on what truly matters, building meaningful connections and enjoying life. Here's a question to think about. How would your relationships improve if you replaced self-blame with self-compassion and confidence? Taking a moment to consider this can motivate you to change your inner dialogue and your words. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive feedback loop. Your inner confidence shines through your words and actions, which strengthens your relationships and keeps you respected. It shows that you value yourself, and others are more likely to value you in return. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. In our final lesson, we'll explore how embracing your strengths and adaptability can help you stay active, admired, and engaged, no matter your age. If you're enjoying these lessons, please like, share, and subscribe for more empowering tips that help you live with respect and connection every day. Your journey toward confidence and self-love continues here, and I'm excited to support you along the way. Lesson 6. I can't change, embrace your strengths and adaptability. Have you ever said or thought, I can't change? It's a phrase that many people quietly believe as they grow older. But here's the truth, adaptability and growth don't have an expiration date. Embracing your strengths while staying open to change is one of the most powerful ways to maintain respect, connection, and vitality in your later years. Saying I can't change can close doors to new opportunities and keep you stuck in outdated patterns, but choosing to embrace growth keeps you thriving and admired. Change can be intimidating, especially when habits and routines feel comfortable and familiar. Yet, adaptability is a cornerstone of resilience. The ability to learn new skills, adjust to new situations, and remain curious is what keeps your mind sharp and your relationships fresh. When you believe you can't change, you limit your potential and signal to others that you might not be open to growth or new ideas. Consider someone you know who has reinvented themselves or taken on new challenges later in life. What do you admire most about them? Most likely, it's their courage, curiosity, and willingness to adapt. These qualities inspire respect and draw people in. When you embrace change and highlight your strengths, you show others that you are still an active, vital part of the world. Here's a question for you to ponder. What is one area in your life where you've resisted change? And how might your relationships improve if you allowed yourself to grow there? Reflecting on this can spark a new mindset, one where change is seen as a chance, not a challenge. Replacing I can't change with phrases like I'm open to learning or I'm ready to try new things rewires how you and others see your potential. These affirmations invite positive experiences and show that you value growth. They help others view you as dynamic and engaged, not stuck or distant. Embracing adaptability also strengthens your confidence. When you face change with openness, you prove to yourself that you are capable and resilient. This inner strength is reflected in how you communicate, making you more compelling and respected. People respect those who acknowledge their strengths while being humble enough to grow. Remember, your strengths are your foundation, but your adaptability is what helps you build new paths. This balance keeps life exciting and your connections meaningful. By choosing to embrace change, you keep your mind active, your spirit curious, and your relationships vibrant. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. In the bonus content, we'll share practical tips on how to use these lessons daily to live a life filled with respect, connection, and joy. If you found value in this lesson, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring guidance to help you thrive at every age. Your journey to embracing change and staying respected continues now, and I'm here to support you all the way. Conclusion. Thank you so much for watching. If you found even a little value in this video, I'd love to hear from you. Your feedback helps me create content that truly matters to you. What lesson resonated most with you? Or is there a phrase you've caught yourself saying that you're ready to change? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected and keep growing together. Let's build a supportive community where respect and connection thrive at every age. Your voice matters here, so join the conversation now. I'm excited to read your comment.